Cichlid compatibility has been debated ever since the hobby was created. And really, there are no definitive answers with what fish you can keep with others, what fish you can't keep with others. It depends solely on that specific fish. For example, many people have yellow labs. I have yellow labs myself. My yellow labs are not aggressive. I've actually capped my yellow labs before with guppies and mollies, and they did not harm them. But other people I know have yellow labs that will attack any other fish in the tank. So there is a big range of the temperament even within specific species. So here are a few guidelines that I like to follow to keep me a little bit safer when I'm keeping fish, because I don't want to harm the fish or waste money. So first of all, people say that imbunas, peacocks, and haps cannot be together. This is completely wrong. Again, there's no definitive rule. Sometimes it will work, sometimes it may not work, but I found most of the time it does work. When I'm keeping imbunas, a rule that I like to follow is to keep fish bigger than them. Although I've broken this rule, as long as you keep fish the same size or bigger than the imbunas, you should be fine. Obviously, you don't want to put an imbuna with a piranha, but some common sense plays into play in this. Now, when I'm keeping a peacock or a hap, really any fish that is half their size to slightly bigger than them will work perfectly fine. Again, it's not definitive, but it's a good suggestion, a good baseline to follow. Now, a good way to test to see if your fish is very aggressive or not is to invest in a little isolation box that you could hang on the side of your tank. And when you do this, put a fish in there. One of the fish that you already have, a smaller fish, a bigger fish, whatever you wanted. And you can see how the fish in the tank and in the isolation box react to each other. Sometimes they will try to attack each other through the box, and right at the beginning, you know, okay, maybe I shouldn't keep the fish together. But when you see the fish not really messing with each other, maybe it's a good idea. Also, when you're trying new fish, when you put in the new fish, keep a close eye for the first couple hours. That's generally when the most attacks happen. If the fish last past then, most likely they should be fine. Another good way to practice this or be a little bit safer is if you're gonna create a risky tank with fish that might attack each other, then always have a backup plan. Get the fish on a warranty so you can always give them back to the store if they're not working out. Get the fish isolation tank. But if you have territorial issues or any aggression issues, make sure that you have a backup plan before you get the fish, because the last thing you want is to be stuck with the fish and they're killing each other. Now, if you are having aggression issues but you really do want to keep the fish, check out my latest video. I gave 10 tips on how to deal with aggressive fish, and 99% of the time you could solve the issue. There is a 1% chance that the fish is just a mean fish and nobody should have them, but for the most part you could always solve the issue. So compatibility issues really don't exist. It's the environment that you put them in. I suggest getting a bigger tank. It gives you better opportunity to experiment with the matches of the fish that you keep, but really experiment it, but make sure you have a backup plan. That's my #1 tip. Hopefully this video helped you guys out. If you have any questions, leave them in the comments below and I'll be happy to answer them. Thanks for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed, and stay tuned for next video.